So I bought this Duluth pack. It tells you it's the Monarch. They paid 75 bucks for it. And you can see the old logo and it says Monarch. It's pretty faded, but that's the brand. And it's the 320 model here. If you look up the current Monarch, it'll run you about $700. And if you look up the regular number 3 pack, which maybe is more of a fair comparison, it's about $300 new these days. It's definitely not in brand new condition. If you see some of these rivets here, it's really just corrosion. Like, everything's put together fine, and the leather maybe is starting to crack in some places, but really anything for that would be prevention. And then some discoloration here, but for like overall functionality, it's perfect. If you don't know how Duluth packs work, essentially it's kind of an envelope style opening and closure with one big pocket in here and a spot here for a map or maybe something else small to grab. I think it's in great shape, but I want to make it last and clean it up a little bit. So I bought some leather dressing and a canvas cleaner. I've got just some water. My plan of attack is to clean off the rivets just with some water for now, hit the bag itself with that canvas cleaner, and then finish up by hitting all the leather with that dressing. I can show you how it turns out, I guess. So I've just been spraying spots with a damp cloth and getting to work. I've been focusing on the back and the bottom where it's real bad, but I'm just trying to focus on spots like this where there's some extra grime or stains. For the rivets, I'm kind of scraping out the sides with a toothpick and then wiping it up with a damp paper towel. So this would be a before, and this would be the beginnings of an after. So we got pushed inside because of some rain. This is how a lot of them are turning out. Honestly, a lot of gunk is coming off. I have to be careful I can't get all of it, because sometimes the leather will be a little bit more fragile like it is over here. So I'm not going to push it. Now I've already done this strap in the middle. You can see it's a lot darker. What I'm doing is I'm using this leather dressing. I'm saturating with paper towel. There's a lot coming off, which is why I'm using paper towel. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible and minimize that. Getting that nice and wet. Just coming down. Saturate the whole thing. Doing this on both sides, making sure that all the leather is getting some of this dressing on it. Like I said, a lot is coming off, even being as gentle as I am right now. So this is what our front side has ended up looking like tonight. I can tell that there's less rust stains, and there's definitely some spots that still haven't dried. I'm really seeing a lot less rust stains, which is really cool. And then all the leather has been worked on, but these straps are looking pretty good. Some of them got more work than others. Unfortunately, I did get some of the leather dressing on the fabric, so those might be new stains that I have to take out. But alright, it's the next day. It really does look better. Definitely some new spots though from that leather dressing. We'll address that a little later. There were some major stains here and down here. They're looking a lot better right now. Same thing on the back here. This was way worse last night. It's not perfect, but it's definitely progress. Some of this leather looks better than others, but all of it is a lot softer. It soaked up that dressing really nicely. I'm going to be putting some more on, which is why I'm not worried about those yet in case I make some more mistakes. So that's just the first day and the progress we made there. Definitely going to keep working on it. I want this to be a bag that I can use for years to come. There's a lot of history behind it. I want to add my own stories with it, and I'm really excited to see how it goes.